There are oil paintings, and then there's paint by number, and then there's the Dick Tracy glitter stuff. You know, it's all of that, all the above. I got that really paint by agonizing numbers right there. It was difficult, but we won it. Did a lot of good things, and then we just had to hang on. Give them credit, man. They were working some really good at-bats. The kid Albies is a player. He's an absolute player. Freddie Markakis, up and down the line. If Swanson beats out a routine ground ball, give them credit. They really work some good at-bats.
You talked about September. You weren't messing around. You were going to bring Wade in regardless of save or no save. That's the difference in this time.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing to mess around with there. You could feel the momentum in it. I mean, there's a feel part of this game, too, that I totally believe in, and you could feel stuff. And you can't quantify it numerically. You just know it. You feel it in the moment. So he had to be in that game at that time. If we had just completed the play at first on Swanson, I think Dunsing could have finished the game, which was what I was really looking for. I did not want to pitch Dunsing tonight. I did not want to pitch Strop tonight. Those two guys I wanted totally off today, and we had to get Dunsing in there. It's an awkward game, but that happens sometimes, and when you win it, there's really nothing to complain about.
There's a lot of guys in the game who have won awards or been flashy, but today Rizzo, 100th RBI, 3 years.
I didn't know that. Okay.
30 homers, 30 doubles. That's consistency.
No doubt. And how about the defensive play, too? I mean, he plays it at first. He runs the base as well. You could see him locked in at the plate. I mean, my God, it's great balance, great hands, great finish on his swing, everything about it. He doesn't care who's pitching. He's playing with a lot of confidence, and he's obviously vital to us right now. He's the guy that's really piecing it all together offensively.
Lester today, obviously, you give the 92 pitches and 5 innings. Now that they're healthy, it's probably one of the keys.
It was, and I thought his last inning was his best. I thought command and stuff and everything about that last inning was his best. Although, just purely stuff-wise, out of the chute, it was really good. It was just a really strange start to the game, but typically he battles through those moments. But I thought he finished well, so he's going to leave with that thought as he moves into his next start. 92 pitches I thought was perfect.
2 weeks ago, we didn't know when he went out. It was how nice is it just to see him back out there?
Oh, it's great. It's absolutely great, and it wasn't perfect in any way today. The home runs, I mean, they just popped up. But that's just a matter of him locating the ball a little bit better, which I think as he gets back in there. But stuff-wise, like I said, it was really, really good. Physically, fastball, cutter, break, changeup. It just wasn't locating it. And then that last inning, everything came together. I talked to him in the dugout after the fourth. He said, "I feel great." So I said, "You're going out for the fifth."
Joe, that's 8 times a double-digit run since the All-Star break. Can you just talk about the difference between the first and the second half offensively?
Well, you're just getting more guys on board. The Hobby's a perfect example, and you can't underestimate how important Jason's home run was in the bottom of the eighth. The jug run was really big. Up and down. I mean, Zobrist had, into the teeth of the wind. That ball was crushed, but it was not. But Anthony's scoring runners on base hits. Morris was large. That 2-strike knock up the middle. I'm trying to point out the moving of the baseball up the middle and with runners in scoring position and not just relying on home runs. We've been doing, I think, a lot more of that. But they're starting to believe really in that method. Rivera, the grand slam. He had himself a wonderful day. John Jay, great bunt, big play. So everybody pretty much contributed. KB, that last play barehanded, pretty good stuff.
Which was more encouraging this week, the return of the starting pitching stability or the way you scored runs in bunches?
I'd rather, I'm always rathering pitching. I think pitching is the sustainable part of the game. When you really get towards the end, you're going to see a lot of good pitching on the other side, and it's much more difficult to really just bludgeon anybody. I don't anticipate that. So I'll always take pitching being in order, starting pitching being in order, any day of the week. Because, I'll tell you one thing about Atlanta. They got some good arms over there. Listen, I'm not just here to, I know we won and everything, but they have some nice stuff going on. It's really obvious, and they're physical. They have some physical arms, so they're not that far off. But I'll always take pitching first.